So I see the US has just hit Hong Kong with sanctions, which is an interesting move considering the UK have opened the door to potentially 3 million people at a time when economically the UK can barely handle its own citizens' requirements over the coming few weeks and months, let alone an influx of people who presumably won't be able to bring their businesses with them, a lot of them. And I do know the people of Hong Kong are very industrious, hard-working people, and Hong Kong is a ruthless place to survive. And you may have seen some of the documentaries, you may not have. People are actually living in cages. Their bedroom or their entire personal space that's theirs can often be like an animal cage stacked on top of others with a padlock and a mattress inside, a light, a USB cable, a fan, and these can run to $2,000 a month. Yep, you heard me. People in Hong Kong really are living in a most unique way on earth, and that's really down to property prices and false property booms. So people live on top of each other and work extremely hard. So if there's to be an industrious people welcomed, I would have no issue, except during this current time. But what I see with these sanctions is a further promotion of the Kalergi plan by two allies, one pushing, the other pulling. So the USA have just started pushing Hong Kong, and the UK are pulling. They just want to get rid of the British any way possible now. They really do. And we know that most of this emanating from the City of London. In fact, nearly everything that we see has to pass through that nation, because you can't call it a part of England because it is, or even a part of London. It is a separate entity to its surroundings, as you all know. So I find this political move at a time when you would think there would be support for the people of Hong Kong, if financially it's going to become untenable for many of them to remain. These sanctions presumably are going to hit industry, obviously. Then that will force a movement of people out of Hong Kong and into the island of Britain. I'm sure there's other aces at play here and other cards at play, and obviously one big joker in the pack, but we'll have to wait and see if these sanctions do have a detrimental effect on Hong Kong and its people, and whether or not it does spark or force this migration that they opened the doors to the UK for a few weeks back, where Bojo made a public statement, retracted on some of it, but 2 years I believe that they would allow people from Hong Kong, or maybe that's a minimum period, and then they'd apply. As I say, it's just the timing of this it's like putting the fabled straw on the camel's back, I feel. Cheers.